says
Let's see what he
DME
talking about.
decoded with Henry. Said this is my first super.
Yeah. So y'all know Anton Daniels, man. Great channel over there. He is a big motivator. You know, he like a mentor from afar away. He gives so much game, man. You just gotta soak it up, apply it, be consistent, and bro, don't miss. He's always on it. Anything that happens, he's doing it. So I gotta get a little more consistent, man.
Super chat. Thank you, my friend. I do appreciate you. Thank you. I provide a service for PI attorneys, private investigation attorneys. Should I only talk about the service? Should I only talk about the service on my YouTube channel? What you mean? Should you only talk about it on your YouTube channel? All right. So this is what you want to do. Since this is your first super chat, let me give you a little bit of game. When y'all selling something, or when you're trying to get people to look further into something outside of whatever it is that they would normally look into, you have to give them a reason to buy in. You know what I'm saying? You can't just. One of the biggest mistakes with content marketing and guerrilla marketing and Facebook ads and Instagram ads and all of that stuff is that they just say whatever it is that they want, or they just talk about it, or they think that people are supposed to buy into it. Let me help y'all to understand something. When people buy into something, they are buying into you.
Mm-hmm.
They're buying into you. People don't buy products, people buy people. People don't buy products, people buy people. Do you, like, for example, I'll give you an example, right? Why do you think that it's so important for brands to endorse certain athletes? Because people often at times endear themselves to a certain brand based off of the person that they like and that they support, which is another reason why certain people and athletes or people that have endorsements get dropped when they're no longer hot shit. People buy people. The product has to then meet the expectations of whoever it is selling it, because you still want the credibility of the person, right? I have 17,000 bag chasers. The bag chasers got into the bag chasers mostly because.
Hold on, y'all. I gotta make sure this ain't no money.
Hello. This is business verified.
No money. Business verified.
Of who recommended it, not necessarily just because of the information. The information is awesome. The meetups are great. But also on top of that, I understand that most of the people join the bag chasers because they believe in me. You know what I'm saying? People buy people. They don't buy products. If the person selling the product is not believable, then they're not going to buy into it. There's plenty of people that sell all of the same products. How do you differentiate between the one that you're going to go with? The one that you think is going to be the best for whatever it is that you're looking for. And you need to be able to.
That's facts. I said a while ago, I said they're not buying it because you not selling it. And you gotta really sell it in every aspect of it, man. You gotta be like, let's say, because I was looking forward to trying to be like, do some coaching, right? So I'm like, man, like, I feel like I got a lot of good answers to life. I've grown up with a good, solid foundation that taught me the good from the bad, right from wrong, how to move and shake. And I had to learn a lot of things, a plethora of things along the way. And I'm like, man, every time I talk to people, they hit me up and say, yo, Ronnie, feenyx, this is going on. What you think I should do? And every single time I give them some solid game, some answers, they be like, damn, why didn't I never think of that? Like, and I'll be like, yo, I'm pretty good at this. I feel like if you come to me and you ask me what's going on, because I believe, I'm so full of life. I wake up happy. That's why they be like, you don't celebrate your birthday? I celebrate every day. Every single day I'm happy. I don't, it's not one particular day I'm just happier than others. No, every single 24 is a blessing. And anything that you are going through, I feel like if I can look at it from outside looking in and kind of look on a broad perspective and say, hey, maybe let's try this. Or you work, and I thought it would work, but I'm like, until they can see it, and until I market myself more to where they can see it every single day, like, oh, he's really doing it. He's really like, and I'm like, all right, I'm like, I can't be no life coach because I'm not selling it enough. I'm trying to be, not posting too much and, be private at the same time. Now, people got to see it. In order for them to buy it, they got to see it on you. They got to see you out helping people, not helping people. And that's another thing. I'd be like, I don't like doing charity and all that, then coming and showing everybody what I did, because that's not what God want. So it's just, you gotta if you're gonna be it, you're gonna play the part, you gotta be the part, that's in order to sell the part, because people ain't dumb. And that's why I was just like, I don't think, doing coaching right now. Wait till they can see it on me. Wait till they can see it because I'm a big person if it's in me, not on me. So it's like it's in me. But now it's like, okay, So I gotta flex up. I gotta show y'all how beautiful life is. I gotta show y'all how I conquer every single day, every hour, and every bump in the road and every mountain I gotta climb. I gotta show y'all this, or else y'all don't going to invest y'all's money in me. So that's cool. But let's get back to it.
Relate to them. So when you're talking about a product, when you're doing something, you don't want to sell the product, you want to sell yourself. When you want to sell something, don't sell the product, sell you. When you go up to a girl, all right? When you go up to a girl, do you say, hey, I can do this for you, I can do that for you? You know what? No, because essentially we're getting into a relationship. Hopefully, you get into something transactional, you want to fuck her, right? And so you don't go up to her and say, hey, what do you bring to the table? You don't do that. This is what I bring to the table. What do you bring to the table? No, you're not selling a product, you're selling you. So you're talking to her. What's going on? Nah, no. Stop, man. I'm not even tripping off of that because your homegirl was wrong about me. I know that she said that she seen me on the internet, but who I am in real life is completely different than I'll show you. Don't even worry about it. Hey, what y'all drinking on down there? Listen, I'll be back. Then you go and mingle. You go and mingle. So when you go and mingle, you don't want to just sit there and talk to her for the whole time because you don't need to sell yourself. So what you do is you go off into the crowd and you start to kick it with everybody else and you get real social because you want to show her that you're not paying as much attention to her, but that you hot shit, right? So you go off and you doing stuff and you completely forget about her, right? But she is subconsciously and consciously doing stuff, but she's still keeping an eye on you because she already remember the fact that you didn't ask her for shit. So you introduced yourself, you kicked it, you hugged, whatever, and so you went off and did your own thing. But she's still watching, but she still want to know. And then she's gonna come back and say, why are all of these people here for you? Who are you? What are you doing? Why are you so popular? Why do everybody like you? Why is everybody coming up to you? Why is everybody hugging you? What is it about you? And then you downplay that shit because now she's curious, right? Now she's curious. You're selling you.
Yeah, that's just
But
P.
you don't have to sell it with because communication is 90% body language. What you do is 10% of what you say. It's 90% body language. It's 10% of what you say. So when
Yep.
you're moving about and you're doing things and you shaking shit up and you don't have to say certain. She paying attention. She know. She looked. She been looking the whole time. She asked somebody, who the fuck is he and why is he? Why is everybody checking in for this? So now you already got her. You sold her before you ever came back to her and had a conversation with her. So when you walking around, so when you meet her again and she about to leave at the end of the night and you saying, hey, all right, y'all, I see y'all. Oh, you gonna say, hey, let me walk you out. Whatever. What y'all, all right, let me walk you out to your car. I know you gotta wait. So while she's waiting for the valet, you just kick it. Now you just on some cool regular shit because she already know you're the man, but you don't have to re-emphasize it to her because you already sold her. So now what you're doing is you just talking like a regular person, I'm relatable, I'm cool, I ain't pressed. She already know that you ain't checked for her the first time and all of that. So now she's curious and she gonna say, here, put your number in my phone, or she gonna say, what? And then you just spin her again. You don't even say,
And that's P. That's free game he giving y'all. That's how you got to do it. You don't want to, put all your chips on the table. It's like, you know what? There's nothing mysterious about you. You can't just, you got to play these mind games sometimes, man. And it's gonna take some trial and error, but for sure, I feel like that's where a lot of people mess up. They show up to the girl, they show them, oh, you're beautiful, you're this, that. Hey, do you got a man? Do you got that? Like, bro, don't worry about none of that because you got to read, like he said, body language. It's not. It's 10% of what you say. So you go up to you, hey, how y'all doing, man? Y'all looking good tonight. Give them a compliment, tell a joke, who knows, or whatever. But you don't want to stay too long. You just want to come, introduce yourself, say hi to them, let them know I see y'all, and then like he said, the next part, bounce around. Hell, remember, I forgot what it was, but he was like, it was like he wanted the beautiful girl, but he paid more attention to the ugly girl and was giving her hugs and buying her drinks. And out of spite, that made that pretty girl look at her and be like, "Why are you buying drinks for my ugly friend?" Like, and that became her. She wanted that it made her mad, but it also attracted her more to like, why ain't you looking at me? Why wouldn't you buy me that drink? But it's like, shorty, you act like you ain't interested. So the same way women play their game, men, you got to play your game. Hey, you ain't interested, I ain't interested in, because it always comes down to and they always think like, who's the prize? Who's the prize? See, a lot of beautiful women would tell you they're the prize because they're beautiful. They're beautiful. We're the prize because look at your arm. And that's a good, that's not nothing wrong there. But for the most part too, if the man is like every woman, every woman, they look at women for themselves, but they also judge them women based off the man that they can get. For sure, 1,000%. And men, we judge each other, based off what men can do, but also we also want to see, like, who is your girl, or how does your girl act, or because you can tell exactly who the man is, but if you meet his girl woman and how she acts, like, hold on, you telling me you're committed to this guy and you're acting like this and talking like this, and man, like, yo, red flag, right? But guys, also we pay attention to, status, and we pay attention to how much women, like, whoa, you got all these girls in it, like, that's a plus for you, and we will acknowledge that, and it does hold some weight, but for the most part, specifically for women, like, nah, women will, you go meet another woman, go meet another woman. And they be like, oh, that's your man with this? He got that? He does this? He did that's impressive. Women like, oh shoot, that makes that woman gonna start wanting that man. You see what I'm saying? But yeah, it's all part of the game, and you gotta keep it player. You gotta keep it player. You cannot be out here putting all your chips on the table. I think you're beautiful. I want to take you out on a date. I want to, like, shorty, I'm gonna introduce myself and all that, and I gotta make you want to know who I am. And I got to make you like that. Everybody's always trying to close on that first touch. No. When it comes to sales, you gotta touch the same person a couple different times, a couple different ways. Hey, oh, I seen you over there. Cool, cool, cool. And then the next thing they might follow you on IG. Cool. Next thing you know, they looking at your IG and seeing what you got going on. You know, how well your Instagram looks. That's what I'm talking about. Once you start, you gotta don't go for it all right now. It don't all have to happen right now. This is the introduction. This is a icebreaker. You feel what I'm saying? It's gonna heat up. It's gonna heat up. You're gonna get in that water, but you gotta break the ice first, heat it up, and you know, then you're gonna be able to swim in that thing. You feel me? So just take your time on it. All right.
Here, let me give you my Instagram. But you don't want to, because you want to give her your number, but you don't want to take her number because you don't want you want all of the pressure to be on her, right?
Yeah.
So what am I telling you? What am I telling you all of this? Two things. First thing is, if you learn how to operate around women and people, you'll learn how to do sales.
Bro, see, that why I be like, Anton, bro, you gotta throw your boy on. You gotta throw your boy on somewhere. Cause I be thinking, like, I understand the game. I peep game at an early age, man. I'm like, yo, this is sales. That's all it is. And I look at women like, listen to me. I look at women like, cause dudes don't know how, like, I'm like, bro, they're all like, if you are a mechanic, a car mechanic, and you know how to do an oil change or change a tire or, you know, check this, check that, fix that, bro. There's different types of vehicles. There's foreign ones. There's domestic ones. There's American-made one, Ford, Chevy. But bro, they all function the same. So if you understand the, you know, it might be some workaround, something that you gotta learn. But if you can understand, you know how to change a tire. If you know how to change the oil and all that, bro, you just switching. Like, it's the same thing, bro. You know what you're doing, and once you figure it out one time, you can figure it out 10 times. Yes, you might have some scallywags that don't want to deal. Hey, cool. Y'all go ahead. I don't want y'all either. But for the most part, it's they think the same, they act the same, they're women. Just like men, we're men. They know how to trick us. They know exactly what to do to get us, you know what I mean? Every single time. They know exactly what to do to get us going. And they try it over and over, and it wins. That's why they be saying men be simping. That's how you got men to come out and give you money before even meeting them, type stuff. Like, so pay attention to game, man. Free game. Free game. Free game. Free Riz.
If you learn how to operate around women and people, then you'll learn how to do sales. Because you're learning how to sell you instead of sell a product. That's why I don't have no respect with niggas that get stuff just so they can try to impress women. You understand what I'm saying? When people buy cars to impress women, women can see through that shit. And then they treat them differently because they know that they're a simp or they know that they can get some shit out of them. They're not curious about them. They're just looking to get some food.
I had a partner was talking about he had this is him, like, buys cars, shows homes, 4 bitches. Like, I don't have to do none of that. You see what I'm saying? I'm like, I was broke getting action. I was broke getting what, you know, moving how I wanted to, doing what I want. I was broke doing this. I was funny. I was interesting. I asked great questions, and it never got boring. Like, you see what I'm saying? And of course, other things. But that's how you got to move. You don't need the money. The folks that need the money lack in other areas. I never needed the money. So it's just always a plus. Like, hold on. You got all this together, and you got money. You're ambitious. You're smart. You can conversate. You ain't shy. You can work the room. You can get stuff done. You can make moves happen. You're networking, resourceful. Man, come on, bro. That's all it takes. And confident. Like, yo. Yeah. The having a dress and having a right car and all that other, that's what I realized. I remember I used to have that 2SS. And when I used to start that car up in front of people, it would make me feel better, be like, yeah, I got this night. But, bro, it ain't about that. Like I said, I never love another car, nothing material. Everything can go because me and myself and I know how to get the job done without all the other little tricks and ponies and all that stuff. I don't need the shiny stuff. That's what y'all need. But the dude was saying, the girl hit me up. She said, I'm coming in town or something. And I'm like, you know what I mean? He was like, she coming in town and talking about, let's go out to eat. I'm like, cause you see that? Bitch, you know better to ever approach. What? Let's go out to eat. Man, you paying? I got all the money where you paying? You invited me. Shit, why don't you go get some groceries, come to my crib and cook for me type shit? Like that what you wanna like don't call me expecting nothing. Expecting nothing. Like I wanna be a man that's gonna be, if he like you and he see you going through something, he gonna wanna be generous and just help you out and give you something. You see what I'm saying? You don't even gotta ask. I don't like the asking and the expectations because this ain't built organically. This ain't a natural, it's just not natural. So y'all better watch that. Not always laugh at folks, man. They get all this stuff and be like, bro, you're lame. You're lame. You can't money don't unlame a lame. You'll be lame forever.
If you learn how to operate around women, you'll learn how to control sales, and it'll extend itself into content creation. It'll extend itself into corporate America. It'll extend itself into your business, all of that stuff. So I don't pay no attention to niggas when they say, man, this nigga wasn't getting no hoes when he was younger. Okay, I'm cool. I'll take your bitch right now. I will take her right now. What am I doing right now? I'm selling myself and I'm getting people emotional. See, because I don't really care about your bitch. I don't want that fat hoe. But I'm selling myself because I am now getting them more engaged. I'm getting them emotionally invested in whether or not they actually want to hate me or not. Because now I'm in their mind, I'm in their psyche, right? So I don't give a fuck. I ain't never gonna see this nigga's girl before. He a goddamn avatar. He's a letter. I don't know his real name. I don't know nothing about him. So how can I make a judgment on him? But he's gonna get offended. Why? Because I understand that black people are emotional. And so if you play into black people's emotions, you're able to sell them on being invested in what you do. So they may not necessarily subscribe, but they definitely gonna come back and watch your shit. And they're gonna promote it because they're gonna do a reaction video to it. And so it gets them going. Man, that nigga ain't never did no shit like that. Got him. Hook, line, sinker, got that bitch. Got him. Got him all day long. 100%. Got him. Roped him right on in. He don't know it because he emotional. And people that are emotional are the biggest consumers because they buy based off of their emotions.
Big facts.
I got him. Got him 100%. Man, you's a bitch. You don't think
1 second. Shout out Nike Mike. Nike Mike, man. Shout you out, bro.
he gonna come back to see if I ever say something about him again? You don't think he gonna come back in order to see whether or not I failed? You don't think he gonna come back in order to talk shit? You don't think that he gonna promote my name on somebody else's podcast when I pop up? When I show up, think about it like this. Here, I'll give y'all some more game. Just because I'm feeling generous today. When I go to a person's live stream, right? Let me tell y'all one of the things that I do. Let's say I pop up on a live stream or something like that, or it's a content creator putting out. And if you notice, I never, ever just chat regular. I don't type in the chat. I don't do any of that stuff. When I pop up,
super chat, boy, that's player, that's P, that's game. I don't just gonna send, I send a little money. Let you know. Watch this.
I'm popping up with $500.
See what I'm saying? That's P. Then I'm like, hold on, this dude just got some money? What? You see what I'm saying? That's player. That's P. I fuck with Anton. He P. He's from my tribe. He's from my tribe.
And I don't say anything about the show or anything like that. I just be like, love. I'll put a heart emoji or I'll say, love the show or something like that. The first thing that happens in the chat is the women go crazy. Man, I need me a man like that, all of that shit, right? So the women go crazy. The niggas then go crazy. Man, this nigga shut the chat down. The person that's live streaming, it don't matter how big the live streamer is. They're going to be like, who the fuck is this motherfucker? Then when they realize it's me, they're going to start talking and they're going to say, oh man, I remember, I seen this stuff before, whatever. First of all, it's free promotion. Yeah. They just promoted my shit to their whole audience, 100%. They promoted my shit to their whole audience. They got 10,000 people watching, 14,000 people watching, all of it. They just gave me all of the free promotion. They paid me back 10 times over for anything that I can contribute. And I created an aura, right? I created an aura about myself. This nigga just dropped fire anywhere he go. This nigga just dropped fire anywhere he go. Boy, you know I'm gonna make that fire back so fast. Because first of all, I separated myself from everybody else. The true part of sales is you have to separate yourself and you have to create an aura, but you can't be too aggressive. I ain't gonna say no more because I'm already getting your girl wet. Your girl is already wet. She already fucking wet because she want a man to be able to talk to her the way that I'm talking to her. And you keep coming in there trying to tell her what you didn't already did for her. She don't give a fuck about that. She don't even remember what you did for her. She don't remember what happened yesterday.
See, that's what this whole creative player thing started from, even for myself, man. Because my wife's friends was like, Ron, hook me up with somebody. And I'm like, dang, I don't know who I could hook you up with. Like, I don't have nobody. I don't have no good recommendations. I don't know. I don't know how to help you. I can't recommend them. So I'm like, we got to get better. We got to get better because that's an indicator. If somebody says, hey, I'm coming to this man asking him, where's your friends at? AKA, meaning I'm looking for somebody like you, somebody that got their shit together. And I'm like, where are they? Like, why? That's why it was that moment after I created the creative players. It was like I stopped smoking. Said I was gonna work out more set goals, understood the 33 hallmarks, which are listed back here and you can buy on the website. But it was like, this is what I need to get. This is what I need to get right. And if everybody follows this and can at least get to a level 60, 50 or something like, yo, they're gonna be all over y'all. You can max out at 99, but I'm telling you, majority of people gonna be between 40 and 60. If you can get over 60, you in there. You can get over 70, oh my God. 80, you damn near up. Man, come on. Come on, you a king down here, bro. Because that's discipline, that's consistency, that's confidence, that's everything. That's credit, that's family, that's lifestyle, that's execution, that's resource, that's everything, dog. Y'all gotta check out my 33, and I might do another video on that. But yes, sir, ski, bro. I'm recommitting to this thing, man. Like I'm not slacking no more. Like that's why I said I gotta finish this creative player handbook. So that way people can understand and really understand how to move, man, how to really turn into a P, bro. You know what I mean?
She want to figure out what it is that can make her feel some type of way right now. She need an emotional connection. That's why women that have emotional connections, they have better sex. Don't even matter how big your dick is. Don't even matter how good your sex game is. If she got an emotional connection, nigga, it's over. You over there over pumping. I don't even do nothing, nigga. I just get an emotional connection and then she just, oh my God, it's so great. I ain't do shit to you. I ain't did shit to you. I don't even like you like that. I don't even like her like that. Real talk. Got an emotional connection with her though. That emotional connection, nigga, you sweating and shit. Like I'm cool as a cucumber. I'm chilling. Acting like I don't even like her. I'll be in there in a minute. Come in 2 hours later. Oh, I fell asleep. But I ain't even talking to her. I'm just pulling her panties down real quick, nigga. Let me see.
He wild. Oh shit. But yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think about that. Y'all make sure y'all go follow Anton Daniels, man. He got Creative Player of the Week on my Creative Players podcast. I want to say like 3 or 4 episodes ago. And y'all go check out the Creative Players, man. That's what you see over here. That's what you see back here. You'll see it on my hat. That's what you see right here popping up. All the items we got for sale, man. Y'all got to support, man. But yeah, let me know what y'all think about that. Was Anton tripping or was he correcto? Correcto.